morning, everybody. Happy Friday. I hope you are having a really, really good week. I am just going to put it out there right now. I am so out of sorts this morning. I thought, number one, that it was Thursday. Number two, my computer was giving me so much grief this morning, and then it told me it had to update and hardly anything worked. So I clicked on update, and then it updated for 45 minutes, and then I decided to turn my computer off and turn it on again, which it says you shouldn't do. And I did that, and now my computer's barely working. So it did turn on, but I'm just not really getting any joy out of it. So I've never done a live before using my mobile phone, and I'm not very good with my phone. So please bear with me. And I'm just hoping that everything goes okay and smoothly. And I'm just wondering, I don't even know where to find my comments. Let's see. There we are. Good morning. And I can, there's Nicole, Kayla, Emma, Kayla, Candace. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but when my computer says update, I leave it for as long as possible because I don't like updating my computer because it's a pain in the bum, and it always wants to update at the most inconvenient times. So yeah, maybe if my computer starts working properly, I can switch over to my computer so I know how to use everything. So my kids, it looks like something might happen. Not so much. Okay, it's something might slowly be happening over there. We'll see. So today I've got a giveaway for a 250 Rand coupon for a kid life. See, I've been doing this all on my phone. For a kid. Save. That looks better. Win a 250 Rand coupon for a kid. Join in the discussion in the comments to win. And I'm just going to add a link if I know how to do that now. Comments, I'm going to add a link to For a Kid. It's a fantastic. Where can I add I can't add a comment. This is absolutely awful. It looks like my computer might be. Please work. Please work. I don't know. Do you guys prefer using your computer or your phone? Because I'm a computer person all the way through. I'm not very good working on my phone at all. So, Nicole, always unexpected times, you know the feeling. I mean, it's like, why? Why on a Friday morning? Why not on a Monday or a Sunday or like any other day but a Friday morning? So I've just spent my whole morning running around like a headless chicken. And now I'm trying to get the sound on my computer working. Oh, nothing wants to work. Let's just see here. No camera. What the? I don't have camera access on my computer. It's awful when this sort of thing happens. Let's see. Oh, it's one of those days. I think I'm just going to have to go through with my phone. Nicole, it happens to the best of us. Candace, you're a computer person. Yeah, I feel like my hands have been chopped off when I've got the phone. I just can't work anything, and it drives me crazy. Kayla, you don't have a computer. You've got a phone. Yeah, I know Judy. Judy that was with me on the lives last year, she's a total phone person. She does all of her stuff. She likes doing her blog posts, everything on her phone. And I can't do that. So I'm just going to close this up because I give up. Okay, so my kids went back to school on Wednesday. I'm so excited. It's giving me a bit of a break. It's been a really long, well, it was a quick festive season, but also a long festive season. I had burnout. I spoke about that last week. It's slowly but surely getting easier and better. But it's been very slow. So I'm now feeling like I'm kind of more human, but not quite. Kayla, you find it easier, small and compact in the pocket. Yeah, look, totally. I do some things on my phone, but it's most of my work stuff goes on my computer. So Nicole, she needs a break. She's a stay-at-home mom with an 8-month-old. I totally relate. You know, I was not a very good baby mom. I'm a much better mom of primary school children. I struggled with that, having to be there 24/7, constantly keeping an eye, the breastfeeding, the bottles, the nappies. I just don't feel like I was a very good baby mom. I'm a much better primary school mom. Kayla, your Wi-Fi was down last week. Well, at least I've got electricity and I've got internet. I don't have a computer that's working properly right now, but at least I have my phone, my internet, and my electricity. Then your baby's going to grade R next week. Oh, that's so exciting. Yeah, I was very sad when my little baby went to grade 1. He started grade 3 this week, and my daughter started grade 5. Christelle, you're looking very refreshed. Well, I'm feeling scatterbrained and all over the place and completely out of my element. So thank you very much. I don't feel refreshed. I feel like I need a holiday. Kayla, you need a break as well. She's got a 5-month-old teething baby. Oh, I can totally relate. I remember those days. It was really, really hard. And teething really just makes it, you know. Oh, you like my dress? Let me just check my boobs are in. Yep. There we go. I love this dress. I got it from, what's the shop called? SenQ. I really love that shop. I look confused. Well, I am confused, so it's very congruent. I can't understand why my computer decided to die today. Buns G, single mom of a 3- and 5-year-old there, no backup support. Oh, my dad's calling. Whoops, decline that. Sorry, Dad. Mom, if you're live, just tell Dad that I'm my live video. My mom sometimes watches. Kayla, it's super cute for those summer days. Yeah, it's like a dress, but I usually wear it as a top with some leggings because that's much nicer. So, yeah. And Buns G having no support, I mean, I don't know how that feels. I've got my husband, I've got my parents, they're far away, but they take my kids every holiday for a couple of days. I've got my mother-in-law, my father-in-law here, and my sister-in-law. So, you know, it really helps when you've got support. Awesome. So the competition, I think I said, is to win a 250 Rand coupon for a kid. It's a fantastic online baby store and kids products. You can even get some stuff for yourself. I know they had one of those, what's it, a rose, what are those things called? Those little roller things, a jade roller that you put on your face. I haven't tried one of those, but I would absolutely love to. So you can grab one of those from For a Kid. I put a link to their website in the comments, so you can click through over there. And Candace, you couldn't wait to get back to work because the kids were driving you crazy. Daughter of 8 years and your nephew of 4 years. You know, whose kids have been fighting over the holidays? It just reached a peak, an absolute peak. Fighting over screen time, fighting over who sits where, and like everything. They just kind of, it went like just a little bit too much. So, yeah, they're back at schools. I get a bit of a break. Bernice, For a Kid is great. You've been following them for years. Yes, I love For a Kid, and I had Ali from For a Kid on the live video a couple of weeks back. It was really fantastic. Megan, you love staying at home with your baby 7 weeks, and then you got to start working again. That's going to be a tough transition. I mean, look, I love being at home with my babies, but I also, it was a love-hate relationship. Put it that way. Awesome. So let me have a look if I can find, okay, now I've got to find my banners again. There we go. Okay. You can also follow, like, comment, and share on Instagram at Lynn Hayes Simon. That's a fantastic way to support me. It's also a great way for PR companies when they see my Instagram. A lot of PR companies contact me in that way to do giveaways, reviews, give me free products. Thank you very much. So head on out over there. Whose kids have gone back to school this week? Who's going back next week? Let me know in the comments. I would love to know exactly what's happening. Lynn, your boys go through stages. One day they love each other and the next day they're fighting. Well, it's either they get on great or they're trying to kill each other. It's not one or the other. There's always, Yeah. Awesome. Nicole, congratulations to the air fryer winner. Yeah, I know that was a cutthroat competition. I can't remember who won it. I think it was Mishka Stoffels. So yeah, congrats to Mishka. Melissa, your kids are going back to school this week. That's awesome. Benice, you love my enthusiasm. Thank you very much. Okay, let me go find my other banner. So confused. Happy Event Body Butter. Okay, so I've shared about the Happy Event Body Butter a few times. They sent me 6 of these. Now I've got to get used to where my camera is in front of my nose. There we go. Happy Event Body Butter. It really is fantastic. It's got a very mild scent and it's marked as unscented. And it's fantastic for stretch marks. And well, I mean, I'm not pregnant, but I have a fat tummy still. And I've got plenty of stretch marks. So I love using this. And there's a giveaway on my blog. Let me go find it. Let's just see. Okay, I've got my link. Now I've got to find my way back. Ooh, where's my, okay, I've got the banner. Stick with me, ladies, stick with me. And I can't even remember now, how did I add a link? Did I add that other link? Did I manage that? How did I do it? Tell me how I added a link. Oh no. I'm so confused. I'm sure I managed to add the other link. Tell me, did I manage to add the link just now? If I did, there's got to be a way. Ooh, post comments. Ooh. Ooh. This is so confusing. It's keeping me on my toes, that's for sure. Okay, so there's my link. My facial expressions this morning are the best. I'm so out of sorts. I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, it's a good test run for me using my phone. When I realized I'm going to have to use my phone, I just, really, I don't know. Melissa, you lost your husband 4 months ago. Sure, I'm very sorry to hear that. That must be absolutely intensely tough. Candace, your kids went back yesterday and you've got books to cover. Oh, yes, the books. And the books for me, I get so emotional now when I have to do the books. When my daughter started grade 1, she started grade 1 on the Wednesday, and I was I mean, it was my first child starting grade 1, and I was very anxious and all over the place. And then on the Saturday, I remember that they'd sent all the books home to cover. So you got a pile of books you got to cover, and I was just not feeling right. And I was covering all these books, and by the Saturday, I was just not feeling good at all. And on the Saturday night, about 11 p.m., I went to the hospital, and I found out I was pregnant and having a miscarriage. And now the association with wrapping books at the start of every year, it just brings back all of these really hectic emotions and stuff. So yeah, and it's going to be a long run this year because my son is in grade 3, and instead of them sending all the books at once, they send 2 books a day for us to cover so that it's easier for the moms to manage. But it kind of, for me, it means every single day I sit with this feeling, and yeah, it's going to stretch over a 2-week period, which, I mean, it's nice that I don't have to do all the books at once and all that stress at once. But that means that emotions get spread out over 2 weeks, which is really hectic. Yeah. You guys love covering books. Bernice and Kayla, you love, okay, well, I'll send you my address. You can come every day and cover my 2 books. Oh, Nicole, so much on my plate. Yeah, I was feeling all calm and happy until my laptop decided it wasn't going to go so great. Yeah. Kayla, you're sorry to hear that. Thank you. And Bernice, what? Yeah, and you know, the worst part is that my daughter's my pill baby. I was on the pill when I fell pregnant. My son, I had the loop put in. I found out after I found out I was pregnant that they fall out. They can fall out. It's not common, but it happens. And then when my son was born, I had my tubes cut. So, you know, finding out that I was pregnant after having my tubes cut, apparently they can grow back together, was exactly what? It was absolutely rough. When they told me, you know, they were going to do a pregnancy test at the hospital, I said, there's absolutely like no way, absolutely no way. But there apparently is. So I've now got the Mirena because of my period problems. I've got one cut tube left, and I'm praying for menopause because I love my children, but I really don't want any more. So thank you very much. Bernice, yeah, I'd rather just have that all the books at once, but that's the way they're doing. And Candace, you've done 6 books, so balance of 10 will be done over the weekend. Then we send plastic book covers, and the school gives the children printed pages to paste on the cover, so no covering. Oh, that's amazing. I love that. Bernice, yeah, I've got 2 miracle babies. They definitely want to be in this world. They force their way in, definitely. My husband has super sperm. Yeah, I told him we should sell it online. Okay, that's a terrible thing to say. Nicole, how are my surveys going? They're going very well. I don't know how to share my screen on this, and I'm too scared to try because everything's like confusing. So my surveys are going really great. Yesterday I made, I think, $8 or $9 in total, and today, well, no, the time zone confuses me. So it's not yesterday, it's the day before. I made $8 or $9. Yesterday I made $9, but because of the time difference, the day doesn't go from midnight to midnight. It goes from 10 a.m. to 10 a.m. So I'm quite excited to see what I've got. I'll get to the surveys a little bit later. Let's go back. So I've done burnout, and I've done back to school, and I've done happy event. Okay, so now I'm going to put up Nova chocolate review. Where did I put all my chocolate? I don't know. Well, it's not actually the chocolate, it's the boxes only because the chocolates are eaten. But the Nova chocolate, I've been loving it. I wrote a review on my website. Here are the dark baking buttons, and I made some nice chocolate baking button cookies with these. The milk chocolate baking buttons, I just ate most of those out of the bag because it was so super tasty. I had to taste one to, you know, just to taste it for my review to see what it's like. And then my kids and I just ate most of it out the bag. And then I quickly made some chocolate muffins with it. I only had just enough to make a batch of chocolate muffins because we scoffed a lot. And then now what I'm nibbling out the bag now is the white chocolate baking buttons. And they are super delicious. In fact, I'm just going to eat one quickly. So, I'm hoping I'm going to get to make something with these. But seriously, I can't make any promises. I can't. So I'm going to go and see if I can find that review. There we go. And now I've got to add it in again. Now I've got to figure out how to do that. Okay, there's my review on the baking buttons. The Nova chocolate, sorry. So you can enter that competition. I just don't do that. No, don't do that. I'm going to take like a whole handful. Oh, you just made a mouth's water. I'm sorry. So I don't have the boxes of chocolate, but I received 11 big slabs of chocolate and 6 small ones and 3 packs of baking buttons, the milk chocolate, the dark chocolate, and the white chocolate. And then I also received the hot chocolate, which I really enjoy this, but it's no added sugar. So my kids are used to, you know, very sweet hot chocolate. So they're not quite used to it. They're drinking it and it's okay, but they are wanting the sweeter ones. So I put like a spoon of sugar in for them at the moment, and then it's much nicer for them. But that means I get to drink most of it on my own as well, which I don't really have a problem with that. I quite like it when there's something I really, really love that nobody else in the house likes, because then they don't come and harass me for it. So you can receive exactly the same hamper for yourselves. The only difference is that my baking buttons are 500 grams, and the ones in the hamper for the giveaway, those are 150 grams. So I put the link in. So go and enter over there. Kayla, you can't wait to receive your Nova hamper. You are going to absolutely love it. All of a sudden, we all need chocolate. Yeah, I totally agree with you. I actually had a little bowl of the buttons yesterday, the the white chocolate ones yesterday. So, oopsie, I'm nibbling on them. I'm not sure I'm supposed to just eat them for my review. I think I actually need to bake something. So I'll have to bake something else, and then I'll share that recipe as soon as I can. Rebecca, yummy. Yes. And Kuresha, hi, nice to see you. I think I'm getting better at this, ladies. The phone, I think it's kind of working for me. Okay. So I have not really got into the swing of working yet. On Wednesday, I got quite a lot of work done. I published my Nova review. I published a few blog posts. And then yesterday, I kind of checked my emails. I had a little bit of Y-Sense. And then I decided to watch Fargo and start that series. And I was going to watch one episode, and then I watched 5. And then it was time to go to my parent-teacher meeting. So I was not productive yesterday. But I'm going to be getting back into the swing of work. So there'll be a lot more giveaways, a lot more products, and a lot more posts and stuff coming. So it's growing on you. Yeah, totally. Love the win. I'll be a pro by the end of the day. I hope so. And I suppose this isn't such a bad thing, because it's nice to know how to use it. And I even managed to set up all my banners on my phone and everything. So I'm not doing too badly, I don't think. Cool. So go back to my banners, see what I need to do next. Y-Sense, make money with online surveys. So I've been sharing about this quite a lot because I've really been enjoying it. I've been with Y-Sense since 2015. It's an online site where you can earn money through playing online games, through completing offers, through taking surveys, and of course, my favorite, to refer people. And then you earn commission. So I've been with them since 2015, and I've had a lot of people sign up under me recently. And one of the biggest complaints that everyone is saying is that they are struggling to qualify for surveys. Now, this is something that I've addressed both in my review on Y-Sense and in another post I wrote, which shares tips on how to earn more with Y-Sense. So what happens is, when you first sign up, it's incredibly hard to qualify for a survey. I know it's a pain in the butt, but it's worthwhile kind of pushing through that first stage. So what happened with me is, I signed up in 2015. I had the same problem. I then gave up, and I wrote a negative review on Y-Sense saying it's a complete time waster and I really don't like it. But then other people that were doing Y-Sense came back to me and told me, you need to go and push through that first thing. You need to get those first few surveys under your belt. And the more surveys you do, the more your trust factor builds, the more surveys you qualify for. And I think the more surveys become available for you. So I did that, and the results were quite cool. And I've been doing surveys. I wasn't logging on every day. I was maybe logging on once a week and doing a survey here and there. And it would take me quite a while to build up the amount that I needed to cash out. And it's been a nice, very small side income for a very long time. But then in November, I think it was halfway through November, I thought, let's go in there and see what happens if I just continually go in, log in multiple times a day, and put in my all. And November, I earned, I think, $48 or $50 for the month. But I only put in a lot of work in the second half of the month. In December, I worked hard the whole month. And on top of that, because the surveys are done through real companies, it's real companies looking for feedback on real topics to do with their business, businesses are closed half of December. So I found it was very slow. And the same has been for the first few 2 weeks up until now, this last couple of days of January. And I managed to earn $120 in December, which was like, now that is a real sort of boost to my monthly income, which is fantastic. I mean, $120 is basically 2,000 Rand. So, I've already made, what have I made this month? I've made $71 or $72 this month on YSense. And like I say, the first week was dead quiet. And then this week it's been picking up quite a bit. You can cash out through PayPal, Payoneer, or Amazon gift card. There are other payment options there, but I think some of them are for France and some of them are from Amazon Europe and Amazon, I don't know what, other stuff that doesn't apply to me. And also you can cash out through Skrill. Don't do it. I cashed out through Skrill once. I can't remember if it was through YSense or somewhere else. And they basically screwed me. They took 2/3 of my money. So by the time the money landed in my bank account, they'd just taken out the majority of it and given me this tiny little bit of money. I mean, it was ridiculous. I cashed out $50 and I think I got like 100 and something. I think the details are on my review. So if you want the exact information. But yeah, and then I contacted them and all they said to me was money's deducted for fees and transfer costs and, you know, the exchange costs and stuff like that. But, you know, I said to them, I get that. I use Payoneer, I use PayPal. I'm used to that. But like 2/3 gone, you know, you need to tell me what happened. And they just sent me the same copy-paste reply. So don't use Skrill. Please note, if you use PayPal, you can only cash out from PayPal to an F&B account in South Africa. So that's not something I really focused on in my review because I've always been with F&B. So it hasn't affected me. But there's some people that have cashed out via PayPal. They don't have F&B, and then they're trying to connect their account, and they're struggling. So you'll either have to open an F&B account if you plan to use it regularly and you want to use PayPal, or you must go with Payoneer or Amazon gift card. So PayPal, you can cash out from $10. Payoneer, you can cash out from YSense when you have $52. And Amazon, you can cash out in $5 gift cards. And I love Amazon because I love buying from Amazon. So sometimes I do that. Okay, let's see where's my review? Yeah. Oh. So now I'm trying to find stuff on my own site with my phone, and I can't seem to even get that done right. Oops. Okay. So my review says I've cashed out, I've earned over 1,250 from online surveys. This review was written in, where do I go now? This review was written in November 2020. So I've now earned and cashed out over, I think I've earned over $1,600, and I've got more than $70 in my account. So whatever the difference is, that's what I've cashed out. I've cashed out all my money except for that bit. Oh, post comment. Here we go. Paste. Okay, so there's my review. If you're interested in earning money through online surveys, check out the review. You can sign up through the link in that post. And then what I've done as well is, now I've got to find it again. So my review I wrote in November 2020. Last year, or a couple of weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, there it says it on my blog. Thank you. 3 weeks ago, I wrote another post on my website, and what this post does is it shares the tips that I've learned in the last few weeks to earn more with online surveys. So I learned a lot more when I really started I wanted to see what is the maximum I can earn with YSense when I really, really put the effort in. And I learned so many more tips and things about YSense. So I've added that link in as well. So you can go check that out. And it's an honest review. So it tells you what the bad things are, it tells you what the good things are. For example, stay away from all the offers unless it's surveys. Play games, that's really, really fantastic. But take note of some of the game terms. Some of them say you need to play the game up to a certain level, and you've got to do it within a certain amount of time as well. So I don't do the time-based ones. I don't particularly, as in the time-based ones where you have to reach a certain level within a certain amount of time, because sometimes those games are really hard to do. And then you go up to level 150, but you've gone over the 30-day period, and then you don't get paid. So there's different types of surveys. Just pay attention to that, and different types of games. Bonnie, you're going to check it out. You need some extra cash. It's slow going in the beginning, but I really advise that you push through. Bernice, you love my tips on playing the games on auto run. Yeah, there's like 3 games that play on auto. So it's Petmaster, Dice Dreams, and Coinmaster. So you can put the game to play on auto spin. So when I'm working, I put my game on auto spin and I put it next to me, and I work. And then every now and then you've got to go and click on something in the game, and then I just click on that while I'm working, and it just kind of, and I'm like, yeah, it's really, really cool. Yeah, so look, and there's been a lot of people complaining on my Facebook page that it's a scam, surveys don't work, blah, blah, blah. But I don't promote anything that I don't personally use. I don't rave about something unless I really, really like it. I hate scams. You know, but the thing is, the online surveys, honestly, it's not for everybody. You know, they can be very dreary. Some of them can be long. It can be a bit buggy every now and then, which is a pain in the butt. Oh, and that's another thing. I've noticed, I think they've been having a little bit of tech difficulty starting up this year. So I've had 1 or 2 people inbox me and say that they've done a survey, they have not been rewarded for it. So take note of the survey you're doing, take note of the amount of money it's for, and then click on, there's a help button within the app, and there's a help button on the website. Click on that, and you can go in there and say that you've done a survey, you haven't been rewarded for it, and you enter all the details in. Apparently, they don't always reward people for surveys, but I have not been rewarded for a few, and then I go in and I contact them, and they have always given me back the amount of money. The first time I did it, I made a mistake, because there's a section there to put in the amount of cents you earned, and I couldn't remember how much the survey was for. So I put in 1 cent just to fill it in. You couldn't submit the request without filling in that amount. So I just put 1 cent as like a placer. So they rewarded me 1 cent. And I can't remember what the survey was for, but it was not 1 cent. It was more like, it was under R1, but it was close to under $1, but it was close to $1. So they rewarded me 1 cent. So take note of that. Yeah. So don't put in 1 cent. So they did reward me 1 cent. What a pain in the butt. Curatio, sounds like it's an amazing side hustle. It is, and now that I'm getting referrals, it's becoming like so much easier to earn more money. So when you start earning money, take screenshots like I do. You guys see what I do on my Facebook page, copy what I do, and do that yourself. And then you can share screenshots, and you can tell people, I've earned, here's my link, sign up under me. Just take one note. Another thing that's a pain in the ass is you cannot share your bare affiliate link on Facebook. And the reason for this is that with anything that's great, people spam and scam and send links all over the place. And people have spammed their affiliate link for Y-Sense on Facebook too much. We used to be able to share it on Facebook, and I used to do that as well. But Facebook has blocked it. So it doesn't mean it's a scam. It just means that people have been spamming it. So Facebook is sick and tired of it, so they've blocked it. So you can WhatsApp it to people, you can email it to people, but you can't share the link on Facebook. Sorry, it's a pain. Nicole, you're definitely trying every day. You'll make it. Your advice is helpful. Yeah. Look, I've been using it since 2015, so I kind of know all the ins and outs. Bernice, there used to be another great site called Salt now. It used to be Brand Your Car. There is a website called The Salt, but that's not. And you can also brand your car in the Salt, I believe, but I don't want to brand my car. Yeah, The Salt. So you can sign up through there, and that is a website where you do what I do, influencer marketing. So companies will look for people to share about their products. So maybe it's cereals or it's perfume or whatever. And then you'll either get the product for free and you've got to do certain things for that, or you'll get the product for free and you'll get some money. So that's a really nice way. There's also Webfluential, and there's also Brain plugin. Oh, Humans with a Z, Humans. And that's Humans is an app. So you can try that. In fact, let me go, let me go back to my website. And just see here, there's a fun ways. And this is a post I published. Let's see if I can find my own content. Oh, there it is. Nice. I am getting good at this. I'm quite chuffed with myself. Okay, add post comment. Okay, so I'm putting up a post that I wrote the other day, and it's on fun ways to make money online. And I've listed the Sold, Humans, Webfluential. I've also added in Fiverr, SEO Clacks. You can also sign up with For a Kid. I love For a Kid as an affiliate. So you promote their product, you use your specific affiliate link, and then people buy through them and you earn commission. And also Amazon, you can do it with Amazon as well. So that's all in that post. Rhea, the games in the beginning goes well, and then it gets harder and harder to get coins. Yeah, if you're not earning points for playing, you need to contact Ysense in the way that I explained, and then that's happened to me as well once or twice, and they've credited my account. So it's a bit of a pain not to get credited, but you can contact them and get your credit. Yeah, the games, look, it depends who's playing the games. So if I'm playing the games, I don't want to sit there and play for 40 minutes for 1 cent, but I give the phone to my kids. And I add all the games that earn into a folder on my phone, and they're only allowed to use that folder. And then, so what happens is when you sign up to play games, you'll earn 1 cent for 1 minute, and then you'll earn 1 cent for 2 minutes, and then you'll earn 1 cent for 3 minutes, etc. And so the longer you play, the harder it does get to earn in the games. And also there's a limit to how much you can earn per game. So what I do is I load those games into a folder. My kids can play on that folder, any game they want. And then what I do is every now and then I just go into Ysense and I see, has any game earning been capped or not? And if it's been capped, I uninstall that game and I add a new one that earns. So it's not me sitting playing all the time, because I'm not going to do that. It's a waste of my time. You're 100% right. In the beginning, it's worthwhile, but then it's not worthwhile. So you can either just play the games for a short while in the beginning to earn a nice amount quickly, and then when it gets too hard to earn, you can leave it, or you can just give the phone to your kids and make them earn. So yeah, totally, it's not all cupcakes and rainbows. Nabila, thanks for the tips. It is an absolute pleasure. Do you ladies want to know anything else about Ysense? Let me know in the comments. I think I've addressed almost all the stuff in my posts. The only thing I need to add is that bit about don't cash out via PayPal if you don't have F&B and you don't want to open an F&B account. So I need to add that just to kind of, keep it comprehensive and not get anybody disappointed. Kayla, it's an absolute pleasure. Yeah, like I say, I haven't heard about brand your car, but I do know within the Salt you can brand your car. And in the Salt, it's not all car branding. Like I say, you can post stuff on your Facebook page, on Twitter, on TikTok, on Instagram, and there's various ways you can earn. But if you sign up, you can sign up through the link in my post, which helps my stuff because it's a referral link. Rebecca, it's just basically for campaigns and the odd occasion your car is involved. Yeah, 100%. Cool, Rebecca. Good idea letting the kids play with it. Yeah, I do. And then Judy from Fun Mama also signed up. And it's so funny because it's my kids playing against their kids. So my kids came running and they're like, we stole all Judy's coins in Coinmaster. And I'm like, you didn't steal Judy's coins. You stole Hamish's coins. He's playing on his mom's phone. I can promise you it's not his mom playing. And then I WhatsApp Judy. I'm like, my kids are filled with glee because they think they're stealing all your money. Poor Hamish just sitting there and he's handling his coins stolen. I just find that funny. Anyway, so yeah, it'll be my kids playing against your kids, not me playing against you. So yeah. And then lastly, and I spoke about this last week, I'm going to be creating blogging courses. I have started creating the outline of the courses. I still have to do the videos, but of course I've needed peace and quiet for this. And I actually started creating it about 2 years ago, and then the pandemic happened and kids were at home and etc. And then I had burnout and ... So I'm going to start working on it again soon, and I'm hoping to get some of the courses up soon, because for me, blogging is a fantastic way to earn money online from home. And it's not that hard to do, but if you don't know what you're doing, it can be very confusing. And I've been doing this now for a number of years. I don't know everything, but I know a good amount of things. I know where to start. I know what steps you should take to build out your website, to build your social media, etc. So I'm going to basically share everything that I know in the courses. And they are not going to be massively expensive courses, because I see some of the courses are like $2,000, learn how to blog. That really is completely unreasonable. And some of them are like a monthly fee of $50 a month, which is not viable for us moms, because $50 a month in South Africa is a lot of money, number one. Number two, you pay per month, which means to get the real value out of it, you've really got to put a lot of time and effort. And moms with babies and just moms, we don't have the time available to sit and really get the most out of that $50 a month. So I'm going to create courses, specific courses, for each kind of thing, like number one, how to set up your website. Number two, how to set up your social media. Number three, how to write your blog posts, etc. And then it's going to be short little videos that you can watch maybe while breastfeeding, or, while your baby's having a nap or something like that. So you can fit it in. And the price for each course is going to be, I haven't set it yet, not very high. And you will not have a time limit to do that course. So you can pay a once-off fee for that specific training course, and then do it in your own time. You can come back to it in a year or whatever suits you for your lifestyle. So I'm hoping I get to that soon. But life, kids, mom stuff, etc. Watch this space. I will be coming back to you soon. Cool. What is the limit to cashing out? So, Kayla, I found out something interesting on Amazon gift card. You can only cash out $5 at a time. And previously, when I used it, I used the $5 as a top up on my Amazon account, and then I paid for the rest of the order, because I wasn't earning as much on Y-Cents. And what I found out now is 2 weeks ago, I bought something that I really, really want on Amazon it was close on $40. And I did it all through Y-Cents. And I found out that when you cash out Amazon gift card, you can only cash out twice a day. So you can only cash out $10 in total in a 24-hour period for Amazon gift card. Payoneer, I don't know what the maximum is. I always cash out in chunks of $52. I'll check that out. I'll see how that works. For PayPal, you can cash out in $10, $25, $50, $100, and $250. So you can cash out in those amounts only. So you have to reach that amount to cash out. I don't know, like if you've got $500, if you can cash out $250 at a time in a day, because I haven't done it. So I'm not 100% sure on that. And I'm not 100% sure on the limit of cashing out via Payoneer, but I'll find out as I go along. Nicole, have you realized you're not so confused anymore? Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm totally doing it. And I think it looks, oh, no, it's dead. It looked like my computer was working, and then it might be working. My computer may or may not be working. It's looking better than it was before. Jolene, brilliant idea with the kids playing. Totally. And the thing is, my kids love it because I don't let them touch my phone, because I use my phone a lot for work, and you know what kids are like. So they've never been allowed to touch my phone. But since I saw the games on the app, I was like, yeah, you can touch my phone. You can play games as much as you like. So now they're happy. I'm happy because I'm earning. They wanted to, they said to me, can they earn the cash from the games? And I'm like, no, you get to touch my phone. I get the cash. Sorry. So yeah. Awesome. We're waiting eagerly for the courses. I'm very excited about it, but I'm just not there yet. It's very frustrating. Like I say, it's been in the pipeline for 2+ years, but it's just been hard. So, I mean, I'm sure you ladies understand exactly what I mean. Okay, so I'm looking for my winner for a kid. Okay, Boni Mbele, you have won the For a Kid 250 Rand coupon. Oh, it's my dad again. Oh, my word. Sorry, Dad. I'll phone him back now. You've won the For a Kid 250 Rand coupon. So please inbox my page with your email address. If you don't do that, I will come and find you later when my computer decides to, do its thing and live and work. Cool. Awesome. I actually did it. I did a live video on my phone. I deserve a medal. Awesome. Ladies, everybody have a fantastic week. Good luck with getting your books covered, with getting your stationery. OMG, thanks. Cool. Inbox me. Yeah, and good luck if your kids are going back to school next week with all of that craziness and first day back at school. I hope everything goes smoothly, and I will catch up with you soon. Bye.